Good evening. Sunday night live stream about Allstar. We're going to install Supermon tonight. Been wanting to do this for a while, so thanks for joining us. Transition right there, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us. I see Scott in the chat, so hopefully Frank's stream is over. I tried to wait a couple minutes extra. Frank was doing a cool live stream with Charlie and Scott and a couple other guys, so that is how it is there. Thanks for joining us tonight. Ham Radio 2.0 Sunday night live stream. Special shout out to all the folks in the chat who are in green text. Channel members, Ham Radio for Non-Techies, KB8DXN, W5WNR, N5SKT, and Andy Cowley was in there earlier. So thanks, guys, for being here tonight. We are going to be monitoring Allstar node number 43136 tonight. I got to sneeze. But that's where we'll be. Okay, there it is. So we're going to attempt to... Yeah, I got a couple more people in there. We're going to attempt to get... Well, let me explain what I want to do, and then we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna make that window a bit bigger and bring Kyle on. What's up, man? How did you recover from Friday night?
Oh, like a champ. I'm still drinking Gatorade here.
Yes, awesome.
They don't make hangovers like they used to.
No, they don't. No. I stopped doing that a while. Like maybe 10 or 15 years ago, because I decided I did not like them.
God, that was like Saturday morning was rough.
Yeah, I bet it was. That's good. Okay, so my friend Lee, WA5LEE, he's one of our admins on the DMR Texas network. He told me about this system called, or not a system, but a piece of software called AllScan. If you go to allscan.info, this is kind of a screenshot of it, and this is like a monitoring tool for an Allstar hub or node or system, repeater even. And it does a few more things than your regular Allmon and Supermon do, but I don't remember what that is exactly. Anyway, I've been wanting to kind of get this set up for a while. But if we click here, I was reading through this documentation earlier in the week, and it says right here, pre-install notes, ideally you should be using a beta version, blah, 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 blah. So it's basically telling me you should have Allmon 2 or Supermon properly configured and working, which I don't have on the hub right now. So I thought, okay, well, if you need that to properly work anyway, we might as well just start with Supermon, which is what is on my Sherry node, and I think I could pull up my Sherry node right here if I go to 49 Supermon right there. It's not a secure connection, it says. Okay, whatever. So this is what Supermon looks like here. And if I log into it, and Kyle and I have done a live stream about this in the past. So there's a live stream on this channel about setting up Supermon on your Allstar node. You can do it on a private node, on a hub node, on a repeater node. It doesn't really matter. You can do it on anything that's running Allstar, Ham, VoIP, or ASL. You can set up Supermon on. Actually, that's true now, but used to be only a ham VoIP thing.
Right.
So apparently they've changed that.
When did they change that? Do we know?
I do not know. So what I did was I went out to the group, the Supermon at groups.io, and one of their, if you go to the main page here, it says one of the announcements right here. I think it's right here. Yes, Supermon is a standalone web application you can install and use to completely control both the Allstar link and ham VoIP * Allstar image. So it used to be just for ham VoIP, but apparently it works on Supermon now, or I'm sorry, on ASL Allstar link now. So those instructions are right here. They're not very long, so I thought, heck, we'll just do that on a live stream. We'll just kind of put it up there and see what we can figure out. So
See what we can break.
see what we can break. Yeah, that's always the case, right? Always the case. What's going on, Frank? How are you?
Not much, man. We just wrapped up an amazing podcast with Red, and
I saw that.
we answered some ham radio questions we put together. I really enjoyed that.
Good.
And officially announced, then I realized I didn't post the direct link to my whiskey tumblers, so I'm
All
going
right.
to have to go do that and pin it to the podcast. But I'll go ahead and throw it out there in our chat.
Yeah.
Brand new item. I know we're not trying to preach this right now, but there it is.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd meant to ask you about that. After the happy hour the other night, I think we had 2 more people come by and purchase that. So
Sweet.
yeah,
What?
they are on a pre-order. This is what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a I say we. Frank has to pre-order them in a bulk batch. He can't just order 2 or 3 at a time. So yeah. Those are out
And
there
me
right now.
being cheap, I'm just going to order the number of pre-orders.
Yeah, definitely. TC Fix breaking the super chat barrier today. 2172.
Nice.
I don't know what that number signifies, but thank you for the super chat. Regardless, thanks for being here, TC Fitz. Appreciate the support out there. So, yeah, we're gonna be. Somebody said earlier, tomorrow starts Hamvention month. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. Tomorrow does start Hamvention month, so I'm gonna get all excited about that. All right, so let's see, how many people do we have connected to the node right now? A few more. Okay. I see, and I've got it monitoring right here. Nobody's talking right now, but that's okay. Y'all don't need to talk while the live stream's going on.
But we can
There
always
you
turn it
go.
down.
Oh yeah, I have it here.
Breaker 19.
Right. There was a cool call. Oh, there he is. WG5EEK.
Geek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
W Geek in Tonytown, Arkansas. So, welcome. Great call sign, buddy. That's cool. Pretty good. All right, so let's go through this and see if we can see what we can kind of trouble we can stir up for this thing here. There's Arthur on there. Okay. So it took me a minute to figure out how to get back into my putty session. But we did that, and that's that right there. So, and I am logged in as root.
Okay.
So, if we
Just be aware of any passwords that you might expose, right?
right, yeah, true. That's a
So
good
when you're
point
typing
there.
a password, it will show you.
No, not when you're typing it, but sometimes if we're going to open a configuration file, sometimes they're shown in conf files.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll be try to be cognizant of that.
Or
It's
just separate. Can we? Is there easy to change? Can we just do like 1, 2, 3 and change it later?
Probably. Yeah, but hopefully we won't have to do that, but we'll see. Okay. Dawn, is Supermon something we need if we are just using our node for connecting to others? No. You can control your node and connect to others and disconnect from others with simple DTMF tones. Supermon is a GUI interface on the internet that lets you kind of monitor what's going on. You can use it to connect and disconnect, but it's not It's not the only way to connect and disconnect. My goal, my purpose, because my Allstar hub runs at 43136, which is my Allstar hub, runs in a cloud. I have a Sherry node here. It's right here right now, and that's the one I usually take with me in the truck when I'm on road trips. What I'll do is I'll take the Sherry node and boot it up and connect it to my mobile internet and connect back to the hub and tell everyone else to connect to the hub. That way the hub lives on a virtual private server in a cloud server in a data center, and it's on 24/7, 365 no matter what. If I'm driving and I lose power, I lose internet, whatever, then everybody's not connected to me. Everybody's connected to the hub, and it's there full time all the time. So I tell people to connect to the hub, and then I'll connect my second node to the hub and talk to everybody that way. So my goal with Supermon and AllScan and all these things is to have a URL that is a public URL, probably something like hamradio2.com/allstar or something like that, which I have not set that up yet. But once we get Supermon up and rolling, I will set up a custom URL and say, okay, guys, go out here and you can see who's connected. Now, you can already see that on the bubble chart, but the bubble chart's not real time. Like, if I have the bubble chart up and I have 5 people connected to me and 3 or 4 other people connect after I pull up the bubble chart doesn't update. You have to hit refresh on the browser window. Supermon is a rolling update, and if you don't know who's talking, if you're listening to the radio and you don't know who's talking, you can pull up Supermon and it kind of highlights the person who's talking right now or the repeater call sign who's talking right now. And you can kind of know who's where and who's whatnot. So it's a more robust way to kind of monitor the site and see who's connected and connect your hub to connect your node to the site, away from the site. You can connect your node to my site and to another site at the same time, and then you would be the bridge between 2 different hubs or 2 different repeaters or something like that. So there's a lot you can do with it, but no, it's not 100% necessary. It's just a little bit more robust tool in the toolbox. So, TCFix762, thank you for the additional super chat. The first number means nothing. I wanted you to wonder if it did. Hey, that's all right. I'm good with that. Okay, let's pull this back up again, and I'm gonna make this window smaller. I can see it a little bit better. And then for here. Yeah, I kind of got both of them in that view, but I'm not gonna use that view. All right, so Kyle, you've got that file up, right? That I sent you.
No, they won't let me in.
Oh, because you're not a group member.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Somebody from Supermon Group IO, let me in.
Let me in. You know what I'm gonna do? It's not very long. It's not a very.
Copy and paste it into Discord.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's not very long. Let me see if your message is too long. Upload as file.
Done.
What's he saying?
He says, "Thanks, Jason. I still watch you guys install it, so I can just laugh when y'all struggle with Unix."
Well, that's probably, yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, it doesn't. Did you get that, Kyle? I said
No.
Send as file.
No.
Okay. I'm going to email it to you.
All right.
I'm just going to email it to you.
All right.
Bump.
While y'all doing that, I am watching the chat. If you have questions or comments, what's going on, I'll read them on air. And if there are good suggestions on how to fix what Jason's doing wrong, I'll definitely bring them up.
Sure, yeah.
Every time, all right, we're making a new rule. Every time you decide that we're not doing what you think needs to be done, or you heckle, you need to pay us $1.
I'm not heckling. It's coming from them.
I'm not saying you, Frank.
I'm not saying you, Frank. So, all right, user local sbin is where we are now. Print working directory. I'm in the root directory. User local sbin. Okay. That's where I'm at now. Good. Okay. And now I got to do a wget command. Kyle, I emailed the instructions to you.
Yep. I'm waiting for them to come through.
That's fine.
So wget is pulling a file off the internet, right?
Correct. Yeah. From asnode.org. Okay. Supermon fresh install. Supermon ASL fresh install. Boom. Okay. I look like that worked. That was really quick. Okay.
Your Allstar node hasn't changed, right? 43136.
No, it's the same. It's
Okay.
the same. So, all right, now I got to do chmod plus x Supermon ASL fresh install. Okay, what does chmod space plus x do?
chmod plus
Adds executable.
Yep.
Executable permissions.
Okay. So chmod is modify the permissions.
So
Obviously.
by default, any file that gets downloaded does not have executable permissions.
It's read only. Okay. Makes sense. Hash. Okay. Let's see how fresh install. All right, here we go. Now it looks like it's actually doing something. That's working.
So hash, and then you typed in Supermon ASL fresh _ install.
Yeah, I just typed in Supermon and tab ahead, and it found it. So yes.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Next, edit the allmon.ini file. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, I can go over here. All right, so next, edit the allmon.ini file and the global.inc files to match your system settings. They are located in var www html supermon. Next, set up the Supermon HT password file, shadow password file in the Supermon directory. Okay, so maybe I should are those files in this directory? So the allmon.ini file doesn't really tell you what directory those files are. Oh, wait a minute. There, look. Yeah, it does. Never mind. Let's see. var www html supermon. Okay. All right. allmon.ini. Now I've got you guys on a different screen right now because I'm thinking that this is going to show me some password stuff on this in this ini file. So
why don't I let's see. Yeah, let me blow this up. People want to follow along.
I am not watching the chat either, Frank. So if something comes up, let me know.
I'm watching it.
Yeah, okay. All right, so nodes, all nodes. Okay. This is just a default file right now with the nano command. So it has system nodes and it 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4 6. And then okay, so I can change this in here to my 43136 file. Oops. Oh yeah, that Linux doesn't like the keypad. No,
yeah.
Don't want to save anything. Don't. Okay, system nodes. Host is 127.0.0.15038. Is that the correct port?
I think it might be the default port, correct.
Okay, all right. So user and password. Admin. Is that the user and password for? Is that the user and password for the? I wonder what user and password it's asking for right there.
So what? Okay, so that is the stanza is the node number 1313 or 43136. Man, I can
right. That's what that's what I changed it to.
Okay, so that is where are you? You're in Allmon.
I'm in Allmon. Yes.
INI on what server? Your cloud server? Your hub?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the so from what I understand, 43136 is the server that you're on right now, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So somewhere in I can't remember what file it's in, but you need to match up the username and the password to what your server config file is set to. So hang on. I know that was a roundabout way.
I understand what you're saying. I tell you what I'm going to do, because I have Supermon running on my Sherry node.
Well, so you need to go into, I think you need to go into that server 43136 and go into the same directory that your rpt.conf file is in.
Okay.
And hang on, I'm gonna open up mine.
I was just gonna look and see what the settings were on the other node that I've already set up.
Yeah, and you can do that too with that stanza and the other node, and
Right.
then put the admin username and password in there.
Right. All right. So.
The chat says make sure Supermon's directory and then type ht pass pd.
Yeah, that's the next step. We haven't got there yet.
Okay.
It is in, let's see, more, is it in manager.com? Manager.conf? Nope.
How about try etc asterisk manager.config?
Yeah, I don't think it's in manager. I think it is in,
that came from more in the chat.
Display name, port. It might be. Yeah, it might be admin. But let me check.
I don't think it likes that. No, Etsy manager, no such file or directory. Oh, Etsy asterisk manager. My bad. Okay, cd Etsy asterisk.
Kyle, you don't have any instructions behind you. Your
I know.
page.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Conf.
I'm doing something else here.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, not a directory. I know that. Okay, so let's go nano comp file. Okay, there. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is in manager. I think he's right.
Okay, so that's what I'm in now.
So it's under the general. Actually, if you go down, there's some quoted text up front or up at the top. Then there's a general stanza.
Yep.
And then there's an admin stanza, and then it says secret, and then your secret password.
Ah, yes. Okay. Gotcha.
So
okay.
Copy that.
I seem to remember we did. Confirm that 5038 is also the port number as well.
Yes.
Because that's what it's telling me this port number is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I somewhat remember that password. So let's go nano Allmon. Okay. And then user is admin and password is, yeah. Okay. Okay. And that's the only one we need, right? The 43136 stanza. It's got 2 node stanzas in this file. But we don't need the second one, right?
Right. So if you don't, those are the nodes that you want to remotely connect to and get information from. So, for example,
but they would almost have to have a static IP to do that, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
on mine, which you can't see, or maybe you can see.
I can see. I can see your Supermon. Yes.
Yeah. So on my Supermon, see where I've got this node number up here that I'm circling.
Yes.
If those are all stanzas within my Supermon, so I've got an all nodes, an LS node, an IRLP status, and a ham VoIP. So if I went in and put a new stanza into that config file, like I could literally say Jason's Allstar node, and it would show up right next to this ham VoIP, and then it would have parameters in it, right? So you deleting all of the rest of those stanzas, it's just going to it's not going to do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm not going to delete them. I'm just going to leave it there. And if I want to add something later, I can do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, okay. All right. So we're on that. I'm going to exit, save changes. Yes. All right. And now I need to exit the global.inc file. There. It says to match your system settings. Okay. Oh, okay. Your call sign. Yeah, okay. Your name. Gorlock the Destroyer. You see that meme earlier? I was laughing.
No, I
at
missed that one.
Okay, location. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cloud server. Okay, so I'm setting up. I don't think that it doesn't look like there's anything real private in this view right here. So I'll switch over here.
So that's your global.inc file.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I set my call sign, my name, location is virtually anywhere. I just made that up. Ham Radio 2.0 Allstar Cloud server. Okay.
Falcon Heavy's launching. They're talking about it in the
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I knew that was happening. I didn't remember when that's happening. I knew it was soon, though. Okay, background.jpg. We can leave that. Yeah, that's how you change the background. I remember asking that question a while back. Streaming audio. Oh, you can set up streaming audio. That's freaking cool. Like Broadcastify, I guess.
I want to do that in Discord.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. Show weather conditions for the zip code. You know what? Let's change that, because why not? 76051. Set show a clickable personnel or club logo title page in the Supermon header. I'll do that later.
Yeah.
I feel like jacking with that right now. Enable the new Supermon button to launch any other dashboard like DV Switch. Maybe later. Okay. All right. Let's exit. Yes.
Kyle, you
Boom.
might know this question. Okay. Chris in the chat's asking, can this be done in a thin client instead?
Thin client. It needs a full gallon of Linux to run.
Right. Yeah. I think it'll work on anything running a full version of Debian or Raspbian, the Raspbian version of Debian as well. So,
like, I mean, if you can get, there's like Diet Pie and different versions of Linux out there that I'm sure that you could probably get it compiled on something pretty light.
Okay, next, set up the supermon.htpasswd file also in the Supermon directory. And it says after you set up this file, then configure global INC and Allmon INI files. So it says to edit the Allmon and global INC files, then to set the HT password, and then to add them to those two files. So it's kind of going backwards a little bit. So, okay, print working directory. We're still in, okay, so dot.
While you're typing that out, WP3JM says, yes, it can be done in a thin client.
Ah, okay. All right. All right, so set up the HT password file. Okay.
Yeah, as long as you can get Linux to install on something, you could literally install this on a Pi Zero if you wanted.
All right, so how do I set up? Do I just create a .ht password file?
Yeah, so go into, if you've got Nano installed, just
yeah, I've been using Nano.
In that directory, just do a sudo nano.ht password file. Or password, that just the don't type in file.
Right, yeah. Then it's just blank.
Yep.
And now in here I just type like a super user password?
Next, add the following line to your. Then configure, set up your. Yeah, I don't know why it's. Let me go into my.
Yeah, it's not really clear. Set up the Supermon HT password file also in this directory. We'll set it up to do what exactly? Because and then it's wanting me to set up a cron tab. Done. Okay.
Let's see.
WP3JM is recommending going to your Supermon directory.
That's where I'm at.
All right, so he's just YouTube lag then.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah. Type. Go to your Supermon directory. We've been in Supermon directory all evening.
His latest
Type.
one.
Type. Did you mean to put a WP3JM? Did you mean to put a dot in front of the HT password command?
Yeah,
Type
that makes...
HT password -cb HT password user ID, where user ID is what you select.
Yeah, hang on, because that's I don't. Hang on. Let's see. My HT more.ht password. Oh yes. So this is for. I totally forgot. So this is for your to log into Supermon to get enable access into it.
Okay.
In order to, after you log into Supermon, all those other buttons at the top come up.
Yeah.
So, but I thought that, so HT access, you have to do.
Is this look at WP3JM? That command looks familiar. So look at that in the chat.
He's correct.
He's correct. Okay.
So go into the directory, and type HT password,
and then my user ID, whatever I want the user ID to be.
Right.
Okay.
And then don't show that. Show that off camera, and then type, and then it's going to ask you for your password after that.
Well, my user ID is my call sign. So
yeah.
I don't really care, but I will show the. Okay, bump. And now it's okay. Now it says new password. Okay. All right. Good. So. Change that over here. New password. I remember last time we tried some special characters that didn't like that at all. So I just created a password with all lowercase. Or all
that seems
uppercase,
really
maybe.
insecure.
Yeah.
I bet the special characters were messing up the file parsing. That
could be
done.
Yeah.
So now you want to, off camera, Jason, you just want to go into that file or do like a more and then do a .ht password and just make sure that it's your username, your colon, and then the hash of the password. And it should be like this really long.
Yeah, really long. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, you're good to go then.
We're good. Now it's telling me to go, after you set up that file, configure the global INC and Allmon file. So do I have to go back in there again?
No, No, your global INC and your Allmon, if you've already configured those, you're done.
Wonder why it says that. It says to do it twice, though. That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So So one of the things that Kyle and I always do is figure out how people's build instructions could be improved. So I don't know. It's a little bit odd that it says to do that again, but configure. Okay. Next, add the following line into your root user cron tab. This gets the required Allstar database once a day.
Yeah. So typically you edit your cron tab by typing in cron tab tac E.
Tac E?
Yeah, like a hash E, the hash mark.
Yeah. Tac E. Bump. The little squiggly at the top left of the keyboard?
No.
Oh, okay. Tell me what. Okay.
Just dash E.
Dash E.
Yeah, dash.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay. So then add that 03 star.
Right.
And add that.
Okay.
But remove. I don't know if you should have parentheses.
Move this up here. There. Okay, this is what I'm looking at right now. So, yeah, the parentheses look strange.
What do you?
So,
oh, we can't choose one. Select an editor.
Right. Yeah. So I
just
typed
do
one.
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta select that window again. One. Okay. Boom.
There you go.
Okay. Now at the bottom of this file,
Yeah.
uncommented out, I assume.
Yeah, I think you're displaying more than what we're actually seeing.
Well, yeah, because the window's
Okay.
smaller. So yeah.
Yeah, within that cron tab, put the following, copy and paste. But I don't think you should put the parentheses in there. Somebody that's got more
No.
Unix experience.
Usually the
Me.
parentheses or greater or less than signs are it's like do the action inside here or copy this verbatim.
But it has stuff. It has stuff in the front of it though. That's the weird part.
Well, no, that's the time. So it runs it every day at 3 a.m.
I could put the
Okay, so-
parentheses in there. I say put them in there because it could be a
It's
part of the signature.
it's all bolded. It's all bolded in there. So I'll put it in there and see.
Yeah, I don't know what the
happens.
parentheses does in a cron tab. Somebody from the chat will give us some
I'll look for the
information real
answer.
quick.
Okay.
To answer a question we kind of had before, talked about, Greg says it is correct. You cannot use symbols in a password.
It's not a password. But okay. Okay. Oh, you mean he's talking about something we said earlier. Okay, I got it. We're a few steps ahead of that now.
I know.
All right, so the next okay, so that was it because the next half of the file is the updater. So there was a fresh install section and then new Supermon 7.4 Plus ASL version only updater.
Okay.
So that we should be done. It says, lastly, go to your Supermon web screen and force a reload by holding down the shift key and pressing S5. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so let me go back over here. And I got to figure out my IP address on that sucker. Because that's a public IP on the... okay, I'm going to have to log in and figure that out.
I would restart also.
Restart what?
Asterisks.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's just restart space asterisk, right?
I mean, when all else fails, you can just reboot the machine.
Yeah, it's going to kick everyone off who's connected to it.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's going to kick everyone off anyway.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you drop, it's gonna.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I think I am just going to reboot it.
That'll be good. Only the strong will survive here.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys get kicked off of the server, it's because I'm rebooting. So after that, so yeah, don't forget to save. Yes. Yeah, we saved it. It's no problem. So yeah, that was fairly. Assuming that it's going to work, that was fairly simple.
Right.
So there wasn't really much to that. Not that I expected there to be some hard kind of something to it, but you know, let's see. Did I leave that tab open? I must not have. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? Yeah, that is it. Okay, good. I did leave that tab open.
Greg says, I just went through the setup myself and found a lot of interesting things about instructions from different sources. Oh, great.
Yay.
Yeah. Services, Dream Compute. Okay. Set my password. All right. Dashboard.
All right, so let me see if my server reconnected here. Well, it still says that it's connected. Did you reboot yet?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes it a minute or two to actually kind of,
Maybe Allstar is smart enough that says, "Oh, I'm not going to disconnect until maybe the other side is rebooting."
Could be. I don't know. So, okay. So let's go. Goodness.
Bless you.
Okay. All right. So let's find my IP here. Instances. There it is. Okay. Just here in Supermon. And there it is. Okay.
No.
So here we go.
You mean we actually did something correct on the
did
first
it,
time?
We did it the first time. What do you know?
Oh
Look at
my
that.
god!
Wow.
Somebody
Look at that.
bronzed this stream.
No doubt. Yeah. Yep. That is it there. All right.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. There it is right there.
Okay.
So Supermon 7.4 Plus for ASL All-Star Monitor. Virtually anywhere. Ham Radio 2.0 All-Star Cloud Server. Yep. So I've got this. Okay. So LS knows. Okay. Bump. Could not log in to Asterisk Manager.
So now we need to check the username and password of your that you put into the All-Star or to the configuration file.
Never.
So yeah, whenever you
Okay.
log in, all of that looks good, but
Yeah. Yeah, could not log in to Asterisk Manager. Okay, so that is okay. So we can go back in here. That is okay. So okay, is that in the Allmon file?
that is I don't know. Let me see.
Okay.
More allmon.ini. Yes.
Thanks, T-Ray.
Yes,
Thanks for the super chat.
that is in the allmon.ini file, and
Okay.
it's under the stanza of your node number. And the username, so the host is loopback 127.0.0.1,
Mm-hmm.
port 5083. The username is admin. The password is your password that was in the manager.conf file.
I know that's right.
Menu is yes, and hide node URL is no. That's what I have.
Hold on, let me find where do those instructions go? Because I don't remember the directory I'm supposed to be in. var www html supermon.
And I'm looking here in global, and I'm not seeing anything with a password.
Oh, oops. Typed that wrong. Nano. Oh, you know what? Let me do root. Okay, root that nano. Come on. Oh shoot, I got to change directories again. Okay, zoom.
Also, actually, Jason, underneath the admin, we need to make sure that we've got some read and write permission text in there too.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this in our private chat here.
Okay. Supermon. Okay, so I'm still trying to get into the allmon.ini file. Okay, here we go. All right, so if I scroll down here, okay, so system is host is 127.0.0.1:5038, which is local machine. Username is admin. Password is that funky password I got.
Okay.
Unless I misread that. Okay. So that was in Etsy Asterisk Manager.
Yeah. No, Asterisk. Yeah, Etsy, Allstar, and then manager.com.
It was asterisk manager.com, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna. No, that's didn't like that. Okay. Okay, manager dot nano.
Also, we need to make
okay.
sure that that port is open.
We can do that. Okay. Okay, if I
WP3JM gives the etc/**config file again.
yeah. No. Come on. Okay. All right, what is going on? I can't seem to open this manager.conf file. Being edited by root. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, okay. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you probably didn't close it correctly. You're gonna.
I didn't close it correctly because it didn't like a command I gave it, and it went back to the other screen.
You're gonna have to kill that process then.
What is that command again? I forget.
PS tac aux
Yeah,
to see all the processes. And then you'll probably see one that has nano. It's owned by root. You can kill it.
Root. Dun, dun.
Ken says nothing like having 157 of your friends watching over your shoulder.
Well, that's why we do this. That's why we do this. This is what ham radio is about, guys. This is experimentation. I'm just following instructions here. Now, I'm taking it on faith. There it is. I'm taking it on faith that it's just kill and then the number.
Kill and then the number.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm just taking it on faith that these instructions are correct. They've been up there for a couple years. I'm sure they're probably fine. So, but that's okay. And the instructions were to install on ASL, not necessarily to install on ASL running on a cloud server. And if you watched our live stream about installing this cloud server, we had to step through a couple of hoops to get it to work. All right, so nano. Still says the same thing.
What error is it giving you?
It says 1909. Kill 1909. That's the thing.
Do kill -9, 1909.
-9, 1909. Okay. It says file manager.conf is being edited by root. Continue, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, there it is. All right. I was saying no because I didn't want to gack something up, but okay. All right, so let me see. I think exit. Let me open up a notepad here. Okay, that is the password.
Ugh.
And that's the password that I have put in there.
All right, so the next thing we need to do is do like a netstat LA and make sure that and bring that up and see if that port 5038 or whatever it is open.
But I'm still getting the error that's cannot log into the asterisk server.
Yeah, because it's not making that connection into the server.
You think it's a port?
It could be.
Okay.
So there's 5038, right?
Yeah, that's the first line.
Yeah.
Local address, foreign address, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Status close wait. So
looks like you're good.
Yeah. All right, let me go back over here real quick. What I can do is I can reboot the could not log into asterisk manager. Still give me the same error. I'm curious about whether it actually rebooted.
Oh, you don't think it rebooted?
I don't think it did. No, I mean, it never dropped. I never saw it dropped. I never had a disconnect come across my screen over here.
Yeah, your SSH should have dropped. So
the SSH did drop. That was the only thing that dropped.
Okay, so do an uptime.
My node here didn't drop, and the bubble chart which I know there's a delay on the bubble chart, but it never drop any connections either. So
do an uptime. Do an uptime.
Uptime?
Yep.
12 minutes. So yeah, it had to have rebooted.
Yeah, it rebooted.
Well, I don't know where now there's a lot of people connected to me. A couple of Echo Link connections as well. All right, so I don't know where that asterisk login is. I don't know where that's getting messed up then. Let's see.
Well, yeah, if you've got the right password from the manager.conf file and you got that in the Allmon.
Yes. I mean, let me go type it again, make sure I didn't put a space behind it or something stupid like that, but nano allmon.ini. Oh, come on. Ugh. I keep typing nanon. Okay.
Nanu.
Yeah, nanu. Yeah. No, there's no space behind it. I'll just type it again for the heck of it. Okay. So what is the LS nodes on the menu up there? What does that do?
LS nodes is just another type of like Supermon. It's just another interface.
Okay. All right.
Don, Frank is mostly correct. You did say earlier Frank is correct.
Okay.
So it's like Allmon 2, LS nodes, Supermon. They kind of all do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Exit. Yes. Write that. File to write. Yes. And I'm going to restart asterisks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through my Allmon here just to make sure that.
Jay is suggesting if you can't figure it out here, look at the log, the asterisk log.
Yeah.
And he gave us the location.
Yep, that would be the next thing to figure, is to look at the log to see if it's, once you got all the configuration correct and you've made sure that is correct.
Where is he? Where's the log location? I'm not seeing that.
The log location is var/log/asterisk.
Okay. Okay. Pull up the newest one or what?
No, there should be a file called messages in there.
Yeah. There's a messages and a messages.1.
Yeah, the messages.
Which I think is
yeah, So you want to do like, maybe like a last tack 50 messages or something.
Messages. That didn't show me anything.
Well, I can't see what you're typing there.
Hold on, let me. Okay. Last spaced tack 50 space messages.
Yeah. Hang on.
All the .gz zip files are old logs. I understand that. There's two of them. There's a messages and a messages.1, which are not zipped, though. And there's also a Q_ log. I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, just do a more messages, and you'll go through the whole thing. There we go.
Okay.
So hit your space bar to keep going, yeah. Seated. All right, here we go. Failed to authenticate something that got cut off.
As admin. Failed to authenticate as admin. If you're reading this line here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Failed to authenticate as quote admin end quote.
So in your stanza on your manager, that password is under the admin stanza. So if you go into the manager.conf file.
Let me just up arrow until I get back to that. So I don't have to type it all again. Manager, Nano Manager. Okay, now I'm going to have to go to it. Okay. CD.
etc.
Yeah, Etsy.
Asterisk.
Manager.
Nope. You gotta go into, yeah, there you go. Hit enter.
Okay, there's not a manager folder.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nano Manager. There. Okay.
Okay, and scroll down.
Now, is this going to show the password?
Probably.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let me scroll down. Come on.
And you have
the very last stanza is admin, and it says secret, and that's where it has the. I assume that's a password, and it says read all system call and write all system call. Blah blah blah.
Wait, copy from admin stanza down and paste it in Discord, and let me take a look at it.
All right.
While you do that, there's a suggestion of checking if web is enabled.
Like Apache.
Please check the manager.config file if web enable is commented.
Uncomment web enabled. Would we be able to see the Supermon page at all if it was commented in? I mean, I could check that, but
I mean, your admin stanza looks like mine, Jason.
Yeah, I think that's if I'm not mistaken, it's the same freaking thing that it looked like the last time we installed this on another server. Secret is your password, Don says. Yeah, I assumed that. Okay. Please check the manager.conf to see if web is enabled. Okay. Web enabled. Web enabled equals yes.
And it's not commented?
It is not commented. It does have a semicolon in front of it.
That might be a comment.
That's a comment.
It could be a comment. Okay,
I don't know what format they're using.
Okay. So I might have this.
Okay.
So get into the general stanza and make sure that is your bind address. What is your bind address? Is one of those commented or both of those commented out?
There's no bind address in the it's beneath the general. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Bind address is the 127.001. It is not commented out.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
But I guess the web enabled is commented out if a semicolon is a comment. Usually comments like a pound sign.
Mine is commented out. Well, web enabled, and it's fine.
Okay. All right. So that's not it.
Yeah, I don't
know.
Oh, does your secret on your admin password, your secret space equals space and then your password, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Secret space equals space password. I didn't change anything in this file. I just opened up the file to find out what the admin password was.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember entering the username of admin in the Allmon file. Maybe it just assumes admin because the log is saying admin cannot log in admin.
Well, it is under if I do server HTTP Supermon and I look at more allmon.ini, you should have host 127.0.0.1 : 5038 user is admin, password is your password. Menu
That's in which file?
That's in the allmon.ini file.
Okay, let me get back over there. I was in manager. I went ahead and took the comment out of web enabled Cameron. I don't like Kyle said he said his was commented and it's working, so I don't think that's it, but we did that anyway. Okay, let me get back over here. CD bar and nano. Okay. All right. So that's going to be under my user is admin. You're right. Okay. So system, so my first stanza, which is 43136, system is nodes, host is 127.00.1:5038, user is admin. Let's see if there's a space after that. There's not. Password is the password.
Yep.
And hide node URL no, menu yes.
Okay. Well, yours looks exactly like mine.
Okay. That's weird that it would say what it's saying. Huh. Okay, nodes, but
I don't know.
Now in all nodes, at the very top of that file, it had all nodes. Under all nodes stanza, it says system equals nodes, and the nodes were listed as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I did not change anything there. I just changed the stanza itself.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay, I didn't think it did, but I wasn't sure. So, interesting.
Now there's a suggestion saying change admin to your call sign. Call sign you did previously. Change the admin for your call sign you did previously.
I didn't change it. I just looked it up. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's reload. I guess that's all the way over for you guys. Okay, so nodes 43136. Oh, there it is. It's working.
Wait, we didn't do anything?
We didn't do anything.
Well, we changed the comment.
We did uncomment the web enables. I did do that.
We did do that, and they were yelling at us.
Mine is not mine is commented out.
Right. And I didn't restart Asterisk after I did that either.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they just start working.
They just start working, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you can't learn anything.
Right. Right. All right. All right. Well, there it is. Okay. So I don't think it was the asterisk with the web enables, but
yeah, my web enable on my manager.conf is commented out.
Okay.
And mine works.
Okay.
So, oh well.
Well, there we go. There it is. Okay. All right. Well, let's do a couple of QSOs here, guys. So if I key this up right here, you should see Okay, my node dropped off of it. I guess my node dropped off when KC5HWB when I rebooted. So let me reboot or reconnect my Sherry node. Boop. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Bump. All right, connect.
Node 43136 connected to
Okay, there we go.
Node 46437. Node 34030.
Oh, Echo Link connected.
68 connected to Node 43136.
I wonder why it's telling me that. All right, KC5HWB, if you guys are watching YouTube right now, you will see at the top of this list here, my call sign is now highlighted in red with yellow text. That's because I have the system keyed up right now, so you can always tell who's talking. KC5HWB. And Arthur's in there.
Loud and clear, K85FMU.
Oh, there we go. Ham Radio Crusader. Cool. Henrietta, Oklahoma. Okay. All right. KD5FMU is in there. W6HER. Arthur's always connected. He's always connected in there. VE3KFL base in Ontario. WP3JM in Suffolk, Virginia. You got a Puerto Rican call sign in Virginia, but that's okay. AA0Z, of course, Kyle's usually in there too.
Node 3536872 connected to Node 431.
Can I turn that off?
Somebody doesn't have their Allstar server configured correctly.
Well, is it my server?
I don't know.
Or is it my Sherry node?
Well, I don't know. We'd have to go into the
Oh.
rpt.conf file. I mean,
No.
whenever people connect, does it usually say that?
Not usually, no. No, not usually.
Yeah.
I've every now and then it'll pipe up with something like that, but usually I'm not listening to that.
So you can suppress that in the rpt.conf file, right? To say, don't send over the connection
Over the network.
over the
Yeah. Yeah.
like suppress all that stuff. Like don't tell me who's connected to my node. I'll figure it out. Don't send over my connection to the remote node that I'm connecting. Don't send any of that stuff. Just let it be.
Well, see, and I don't want that sent out anyway because there's a lot of people who connect with like legit repeaters, not private nodes at their home. Like KC5FOG, which is the tallest repeater, which is the repeater on the tallest building in the seawall of Galveston. He's connected in there full time as well.
Yeah.
So where do you find that in the RPT file?
I'd have to go dig for it.
Could you find it quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. Find that real quick. All right. N0IIL is in there via IAX RPT or web transceiver client. I assume you're connected, Bob, via DV switch, I'm guessing. So KC5FOG, that's the repeater in Galveston. N3FIX, KB7YS, N3BKV, VE7LO in New Westminster, British Columbia. KM4PT, KC5AV in Marshall, Texas. He's in there. He's usually connected as well. VE4DRC in Winnipeg. WA5SON in Hockley, Texas. He's in there a lot too. And then two different Echolink stations, and then KI5J or JGR.
KFL in Toronto, Canada, monitoring.
There he is. Hey, good evening, VE3 KFL, KC5HWB. We're on a YouTube live stream right now. I'm not sure if you're watching.
Yep, roger. I'm monitoring. Standing by. V3 KFL.
And that's how it works. Roger, thanks for being here tonight. KC5HWB. Okay.
So there's a property in the RPT called TELEM default, and I have that set to 2, which is only your telemetry actions.
All right, tell me where rpt.conf is.
It is
again.
in *etc/**.
Yep. Just in the asterisk folder.
Yeah.
So rpt.conf. Okay.
And then,
all right, nano.
so it all depends on if you got the right. You need to get in the right stanza.
Yeah, 43136 is the top stanza.
Okay.
Says you were a repeater. Okay. So
then you got to scroll down to where it says. Let's see. I had it here in a minute.
telemetry.
Yeah. TELEM default. I just lost it.
Yeah, mine is set to 1.
Yeah. So, I think 1 is all, right?
It says output is 0 is off, 1 is on, and 2 is time telemetry output on command execution for something.
Oh, yours is different than mine. Yeah, mine
this is the latest version of well, I shouldn't say that. This is the latest version of Supermon. I don't know what version of Allstar I'm running.
Yeah.
So
WP3JM has a telemetry equals 0 equals
put
something else.
put 0 for off. That's what I would.
Yeah.
It's strange that I never hear that though. I mean, I monitor this system all the time, and I never hear people connecting and disconnect. I never hear that.
So I have mine as 2, which is on my version is only my telemetry. So, if I connect, it's going to tell me back who I'm connected to, but it's not going to send that telemetry over the wire. So it's only my telemetry.
I don't think I have. My number 2 says time telemetry output on command execution and for a short time thereafter.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. It's just using lawyer words.
Okay, I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah,
so we're going to turn it off.
Turn that to 0, and then you need to restart asterisk.
You restart asterisk again, huh?
Yep.
Asterisk.com for.
No, just restart asterisk. However, you restart it on ASL. I would assume that it's a service.
It's restart asterisk does the term restart asterisk does not work. Is it an SH file? Come on.
I think you can start it by try asterisk dash. I think it's like something V something VV something.
You know what I'll do?
Jay's got it. At the CLI, do asterisk VVVR to see. Oh no, that's the asterisk method. To restart
that's to see
it,
the mess.
Yeah, to restart it, it's like go into the CLI. And,
he wants system CTL.
Yeah, you can do that. System CTL start or restart asterisk dot service.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's ASL dot service. I don't know what.
Asterisk dot service. There it is. Okay. All right, so I restarted asterisk. I don't know if that'll kick everybody or not.
Okay.
I'm still connected. Yeah, system CTL. I'm familiar with that. That's used in Red Hat a lot. Okay. Well, anyway, so this is what. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here while you guys are not looking, and I'm going to. I think I've got this in here. So those of you who are signed up on my email list, it's hamradio2.com/email sign up. And those of you who are on my text messaging list, it's hamradio2.com/text me, no spaces. And I have a service. I have a custom URL service to do that. and it's actually a plugin for WordPress because my hamradio2.com is on WordPress. So I think I'm going to come up here. Dismiss. Come on, go away. Where is it? URL shortener. Okay, bump. Yep, just like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do a destination URL, which is here. There. And the slug is Allstar. Save URL. Delete. Okay, so it'll take it a few minutes to take hold, but if you go to hamradio2.com/allstar, it should now bring you to this page. Once the DNS propagates and all that, so it might work now, but it might take an hour or so to work that.
What is the URL again?
hamradio2.com/allstar, all lowercase.
Nope, it does.
So you're seeing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. So you guys can
It says /Allstar.
/Allstar. Yeah.
Nowhere capitalizations.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep, I'm seeing it.
Perfect. That's it. Yep, that's it, Frank. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you can get the bubble chart off of this. Yep, looks good.
Yep. WP3JM. When are you going to do ASL with DV Switch? You know, I was looking at that. Do you have to set up a separate it was confused. I was reading the instructions for that. I have DV Switch on my phone, and I would very much like to do a live stream about using that, setting that up and using that. Do I have to set up a separate server, like a separate DV Switch server to make that work? I'm not sure exactly how that does it. So I would like to do that. You don't use that, do you, Kyle?
No.
Okay. So DV Switch is an app you can download on your smartphone and connect directly to the Allstar system. You can type in 43136, and then it acts like the Echolink app. So instead of connecting via Echolink, you can connect via DV Switch and talk directly into the node with your phone. So I think it used some sort of authentication for that to there's
HWB. You set up a IAX RPT in the same node that you're using, N3FIX.
IAX RPT file. Okay.
You probably already have that in your asterisk.
Probably. It's probably in there, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool, man. Thanks, N3FIX. Thanks for that info. Yeah, I need to... I did a little bit of research on that a while back, and I think I got distracted, and I never finished my research. But, yeah, that's something I want to do next time. So, okay. Sweet. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, so successful. So hamradio2.com/allstar. That's going to be there. I'm going to leave that. It's not going anywhere. And you guys are welcome to connect there and kind of check it out. Joe Brett's in the chat. What's up, buddy? Joe Brett, do you have an Allstar node? Yes or no? So we need to get Scott on here because Scott's got an Allstar node and he doesn't remember how to log into it. He didn't remember his own password. So we need to try to get him up and going.
So you probably need to go back into your allmon.ini file and remove that stanza that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 because it's showing up in the
it is
drop
it
down.
Is. So just remove the whole thing.
Just remove the whole stanza. Yep.
Okay.
And then what you could do, you could get really fancy, is you could put another stanza in there that says Ham Radio 2.0 like homepage or your YouTube page, and it will have a link in that red banner bar to whatever you want.
I thought about doing that, yeah.
And I think that it's just a... Oh, let me... Hang on. New session. Let me look. 8.1.2. 40.
Yeah, so I'm just going to remove that 1, 2, 3, 546 completely.
Right.
All right.
And then let me get into mine. Server, HTTP, Supermon. And then if I do an more allmon.ini, and then, so here is, I'm going to put in the chat, hang on.
Let's just say.
I'm going to put in the chat the configuration that.
All right.
So if you put that in, like for ham VoIP, so whatever what you want to put on the banner bar, so you could, ham radio 2.0 URL, quote the URL there, and then menu yes, and then once you shouldn't have to reload Supermon after that. It should. We'll see though.
What I did was earlier where it says QRZ, I put my own QRZ page in there.
Oh,
so if you mouse over QRZ, you'll see my URL come up on the bottom.
It does.
So yeah.
It does.
So let me okay, so refresh the page. Now it says YouTube at the top. And if you click there, it should take you directly to my channel. And it opens up a new window, which is cool. Yep, there it is. Jason, I'm listening to you on DMR. Yeah, you sounded kind of wonky when you came in there. Cool.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Well, that's a success. I would call that a success, guys. So that is what that looks like right there.
We're 1 for 6.
And, yeah, you're right. I don't. We got everything working last time. Everything we've tried, we've got working. It's just not always during the live stream. So sometimes it takes an extra minute or two.
Why is this a little tedious? Can't we script some of this stuff to make it easier for the user to install? Why we got to go?
I mean, honestly, the
and...
steps we went through tonight were fairly simple.
Yes,
I mean,
but compared
like
to other streams and things setting up, it's just like, all right, now let's pull up this 20-page document on.
Frank, life is hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Streamline it.
Scott's in the chat. Scott, my Allstar node was connected to my DV switch on my phone. Yeah, but you have an actual Allstar node at home, Scott. When we were there last month after the Hamfest, you said but you didn't remember how to log into. You didn't remember the password to log into it or something. So, are you even on? I'm going to try to pull you up, Scott, and see if you're on. If your Allstar node is.
Do you Allstar, bro?
Do you even Allstar, bro? Yeah. See, your node's not even online right now, which you probably know that. But so yeah, we need to get Scott set up. We need to get Mike set up. We need to get all the Texas guys set up to Allstar. I was talking to Shane at the More Expo last weekend about Allstar. I think I kind of got him interested in it. So, Frank, you need to do something to.
I'm already talking with Don. We'll get my notes straight out.
Okay, all right. I mean, if you need to get a new node or something, might be. You've got a your node that you have now is on a Pi already, so you've already got the Pi, which is the hard part these days.
Yeah.
But just get a new Sherry node if you want to or something. So good. Okay. Yeah, Scott, let's get on a Zoom call one of these days and see if we can't break into that.
So we're gonna do an after chat today.
We could try. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. So, the harder part about doing an after chat over the radio is that only one person can talk at a time, unlike Discord where everybody's in there just kind of. I don't know. It's a little bit faster paced on Discord, but it's okay. It still works great. I mean, this is ham radio, so we need to be on the radio.
Agreed.
But yeah, so
run the net.
Run that. I will. I'll run the. Yeah, I'll be on there for a little bit after we close down here in a minute. So All right, Kyle? I saw a video pop up for you today. Was another Node-RED something? You're muted, Kyle. You're muted.
It's a freaking rookie mistake, man. Yeah, I put out a 3-part series on Node-RED at my contesting station. So I went through everything, like did literally a brain dump. So hopefully people will watch that. I've got the new CW Operators Roundtable tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. So we're going to talk about getting over that 13 word per minute hump.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I got a whole bunch of Node-RED stuff in the queue, like another 4 videos. So
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, be looking for. Been on this Node-RED kick, so we're gonna see how long it lasts.
Good.
So I got a question for you, Jason, from the chat. Much earlier, I copied it down.
All right.
I'm sorry to the gentleman who suggested this. I just got the question. I didn't get the name. The question is, when's the pickle beer coming back?
You know what? That's a good idea. I should probably get some more pickle beer so I can torture myself for super chats on the live stream.
Would you
It's a good idea.
rather
It's a good
try
idea.
some habanero whiskey?
You know, I don't want to get stupid on a live stream, and whiskey kind of hits me. I don't like hard. I'm not a big hard liquor drinker.
That's why I limit to like 4 per stream.
Well, yeah, if
Sometimes
I'm drinking them
3.
for super chats, though, but yeah, if I'm drinking them for super chats, there is no limit. So thank
there
you
is
for the
a
super
limit.
chat, Jay.
I got to be able to come over here and to help you
Right?
out.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
see
but
a lot of people saying
pickle
yes.
beer's pickle
beer.
beer's a good idea. So we're gonna do I'm gonna do a live stream 2 weeks from tonight, which is unfortunately Mother's Day. But that's the Sunday before Hamvention. So I'm going to invite all the YouTubers on. And some people may have plans, and if you do, that's so be it. But that's the Sunday before Hamvention, and Mike and I are leaving out of here the next day, hitting the road for Hamvention. So I want to do a live stream 2 weeks from tonight to talk about Hamvention upcoming. And then we're going to do the next happy hour at the end of the month on Memorial Weekend. So a lot of people, we're going to do our regular Sunday night live stream is going to be a happy hour because a lot of people don't work on Monday. Monday's a holiday, so we're just going to do a Sunday night happy hour. But that's the next 2 conglomerative collaboration streams I've got. So,
Nice.
But yeah.
Coming up on my channel is tomorrow. There's a special little video I'm just releasing, and to go over there to check it out. Then the next big release is going to be the next Monday, and I am going to. It's already uploaded. I forgot what the video was. I'm having bad ADD brain today. Blah blah blah.
Is it you in a Speedo?
Not yet.
I hope not. Goodness.
Digirig. I go.
Oh yeah.
And I play with the new Digirig cable. That will be dropping next Monday. And go out and listen or search Tank Radio, all your podcaster apps. And I have 2 special podcasts I don't release on YouTube while on there. And I think that's about it. Whiskey tumblers are now on sale.
Cool. There's something that I keep forgetting to mention at the beginning of my streams. I've had this up for maybe a month, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah. I put up I did an official Buy Me a Coffee page. And what I've been doing, some people don't like Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/hamradio, that's my Patreon page. A lot of really great supporters on Patreon, have Patreon for a number of years. Some people don't like Patreon. So I've been putting all my pre-release videos up on both Patreon and on Buy Me a Coffee. So I think I don't, if I'm doing it correctly, someone can tell me because I don't have any supporters on Buy Me a Coffee right now. I created a new account. I had another account under KC5HWB at one point in time, but I created Ham Radio 2 DOT0. And I think if you do the Buy Me a Coffee thing just once, you'll be able to see all the posts, I think, if I set it up correctly. So yeah, so that's another way to see my posts earlier is the Buy Me a Coffee thing. But yeah, I set that up like 6 weeks ago, and I just neglected to tell anybody. I wanted to kind of get it up there and I changed a few things on it and rearranged some stuff. I'm like, okay, all right, I think I'm ready to go now. But that's where it's at. You can do a membership level, which is pretty much the same thing as Patreon if you don't like that. And then you can see posts. And I think to see posts, I don't think you have to be a member. I think you just have to contribute at something. I don't know. But go try it out, and if you have a problem with it, let me know, and I'll change something if I need to. But yeah, buy me a coffee. Ham Radio 2.0 up there.
Starting here in a minute, Ria's stream is back.
Oh, is Rhea streaming tonight? Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and drop her link in the chat. Go ahead and follow that over.
All right.
Done.
Okay, cool. Kyle, thank you for the help. It's a fun time as always, and I'm sure we'll talk this week. And Frank,
I'll be at the bar tomorrow.
I don't know if I am home, I will be here. Jake and I talked about going to the hunting lease and just kind of hanging out there for a weeknight.
Ooh,
just for the heck of it. So I got some cleanup around the place to do, and I got a couple of videos that I want to shoot in the field, not in the shack.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that'd be a good time to do it because the weather's the weather's really nice right now. It's not raining this week.
Nice.
So I might be at the deer lease tomorrow, or if not, I might go on Tuesday. But if I'm home, I'll come join you tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
So 73 all, thanks for joining, guys, and yeah. Feel free to connect to the Allstar system. It's up 24/7. I'm not in there every day, but I'm in there fairly regularly. And yeah, use the Supermon page, connect in there, and use the system as much as you want to. So 73 all, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Later.
Bye.
Later.